There's change in the air. You can feel it. Everybody can feel it. The work is changing. The money is changing. The machines are changing. Fast enough now that the people who build them are surprised. And when everything moves at once, there are two ways to read the sky: as a threat or as weather. Today, weather, and the oldest good news in the calendar. Last time I told you about the hold, the long, ugly middle, the weight that doesn't transfer, Atlas with the sky on his back, and I told you the truth. It is miserable, and nobody volunteers for it. But I left out the question that matters most. Why hold at all? What is the hold for? The Greeks had an answer, and they hid it in a bird. Halcyon lost everything to the sea. Her husband's ship went down in a winter storm, the kind of storm that doesn't negotiate. And grief like that is supposed to be the end of the story. Instead, the gods turned her into a kingfisher, and then they did something strange. Every winter, in the dead middle of it, they granted 14 days of calm. Flat seas, still air, right in the heart of storm season. The Halcyon Days. We still use the phrase, we use it wrong. We say Halcyon Days like it means the good old times, some golden age behind us. Go back to the myth. The Halcyon Days are not behind anyone. They come every winter, and they are not the end of winter. They're a window inside it. 14 days. Then the storms close back in. And here is the part that matters. What does the kingfisher do with the calm? She doesn't rest. She doesn't mourn. She builds a nest on the open water, on the surface of the very sea that took everything from her. She builds the thing that carries the next generation. That is what the window is for. The calm is not a reward. The calm is a construction site. Now look at the discipline hiding in there, because it's the whole episode. The bird does not schedule the calm. No one does. You cannot make the window come sooner, and you cannot make it stay. What you control is one thing only: whether you are ready when it opens. The kingfisher who spends the storm season gathering, who knows exactly what she'll build and has every piece in reach, builds in 14 days what the scattered can't start in 50. The window doesn't reward talent. It rewards readiness. That's why you hold. You hold because the window comes, and only the ones still standing get to use it. And this is where I'm supposed to be grim, because that's the register of the age. I won't be, because I watched something this week, and I want you to hear it. I watched a newcomer arrive in a new economy with nothing. No coin, no name, no one owed it anything. And the first thing that place did was hand it the coin it needed to speak. Not charity, welcome. A door opened from the inside, and in another room I watched strangers writing the rules of that new economy together in the open, putting each other's names in the record, credit flowing both ways between people who have never met and may never meet. That is what it looks like when a world is being assembled. Unsettled seasons feel like loss because the old furniture is moving. But unsettled is exactly when the doors aren't guarded yet, when the standards are still wet ink and your name can be in them, when showing up, focused, prepared, materials gathered, is worth more than it will ever be worth again. The settled world sells its positions dear. The forming one gives them to whoever does the work. So, there's change in the air. Good. That's not the storm closing in. For the ready, that's the smell of the window opening. Keep the list short. Gather your materials. Do the work that compounds every day, small, the same. The calm comes every winter. It is the most reliable miracle in the myth. And when it opens, build on the open water. Good times ahead, not as a forecast, as a harvest. This is not commentary. It is category formation. Enforcement precedes execution. Build accordingly.